Yeah, there
Gummy.
it is. I love that show as a kid.
Well, yeah, it was part of the block with Tailspin and
Tailspin. Oh, that was my Jimmy Jams too.
oh yeah, no, I mean, if I had a choice right now of my persona, it would be Don Carnage.
Don Carnage is great.
Who's Don Carnage?
Only the best villain in the world.
Sky Pirate, the Iron Vulture, man, that is my jam.
I think I saw him somewhere.
It's all the characters from the Jungle Book, but in like 1940s.
Hmm.
Cape Suzette.
All right, let's begin. So,
This is going in the recording.
oh, well, fuck. So last time we were Griff. You have like the best memory,
I'm trying to
and
remember everything that happened. I remember we went to the club and we
yes,
had organized a slight bit to decide to cut out a slice of life for ourselves. At
yeah,
which point, I think I've been talking with Boheg and just kind of being friendly and showing him like how to open Google Docs.
yes,
I
yes,
believe
we
at
did.
least let's say his character, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan came by to ask Boheg a few questions. And I think, as saying, Lucian came by to ask something too, or maybe he was bothering some other magical dude.
There's a lot
Uh,
of magical dudes.
this is very true. I'm not keeping track of the magical dudes. That's on them. But I think a couple of them were angling towards that, and I can't remember what Celine was up to after she left the bar. Celine, do you remember?
I got the contact from Simon, the student, and his interesting situation. But I think I spoke with my sire about blood magic and what it meant specifically, and then kind of explained to Ivan that it's less to do with like thunderstorms full of lightning and blood and whatever, and more just sort of like subtle tricks you can do. And then explained to him that it wasn't Dr. Bohek that poisoned us, but a Dr. Lawrence.
Yes,
Right, the very creepy one.
Yeah, they had a good conversation together and about self-determination and that sort of thing.
all right. Well, I think we will pick up where we left.
Oh, right. Last thing, we all joined an organization at the end of it, or most of us did, and a good number of us actually dipped in humanity as a result of taking steps.
Yes.
Alright, I remember making a roll. I don't remember what it was for.
Yeah, and
I
so
remember I passed, though, so fuck y'all.
Yes.
dead fast. So I have the bestial condition, which will last for a night.
Yeah, I lost my touchstone to that, so I gotta work on a new one eventually.
Yeah, I'm competitive
Well,
now.
what you lost the benefits of your touchstone, you still have a relationship with him.
No, I
and
killed him, remember? That also happened.
What?
No!
Yeah, and then I won the lottery and went on an
Yato.
international expedition to the safari. All that happened.
I'll have to look that back up or something, so that's
Yeah,
on the menu.
well, if you gain back it out of humanity, you can reattach it. But basically, is still your touchstone, but she is, sorry. But if you lost your relationship with her, you will be faced with two choices: find a new touchstone in 1 month, or go right into torpor. So, yep, investing in touchstones is very important,
Indeed.
especially for a Ventru.
So what
'Cause you're
happens when he
gonna
wakes
lose
up
them.
after World War III?
After you wakes up, I don't think you have any. You're good. You don't have any touchstone, but you're still.
My computer is lagging a lot right now, so I don't want to open up a new window. So no, it's not it's just a joke. I'm heading towards a joke. Just imagine the end of Evil Dead, the Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
Imagine the alternate ending to Army of Darkness, where he wakes up and the world's all shit, and he's, I slept too long.
Yeah. Also about that, I think I just want to point out, like, if you ever want to go out in the sun, since your blood potency and your humanity is quite high and your blood potency quite low, you can still manage somewhat to go into the day without taking too much damage.
Something like 10 minutes at a time, I think.
Yes. And if you cover up, you can reduce, like if you go full hazmat suits or something like that, you can potentially reduce your blood potency by 1 level and take no damage, but you're still very much sleepy during the day. But
No one will
Right,
suspect
fatigue is
a
also a
thing.
thing to work against even if you stay awake.
yeah, you have penalties to staying awake during the day, unless you're not a Dracul and you purchase the cold of the sun or the mystery of the sun, I think, of the ascendant, right?
Coil of the Ascendant.
Yeah, which is pretty neat. All right. So, do you guys want to do something else for the night, or do you want to?
I'd like to make a phone call.
All right. To whom?
My brother.
All right. You hear the phone ringing 2 times before your brother pick up and say, "Ivan,
What,
what's
were you
going on?"
asleep? I thought you would be
Yes.
busy.
Well, I just got to bed, so it's all right.
I mean, you usually keep late hours. I assume you'd be awake.
You're pretty late in the night right now, if I remember correctly.
Right, I have no idea. I don't keep track of my own time.
What's up, Ivan?
I was hoping you'd be able to help me with something.
Sure. What do you need?
How up are you on business law?
Well, I can. Do you have, like? Can you be more specific?
I want to buy a business, and I want you to help me.
Well, it's sure. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Right, but I don't even know where to start. That's why I'm looking for you, big bro.
Well,
You're not my big bro.
you just need the. What kind of establishment is this?
It is at 10 Place de la Barros, 44000 Nantes, France. I would like to buy it, and I don't even know where to start.
Okay, just out of character, what do you actually want to buy?
I would like to buy this place specifically.
Wait. All right. Um, because I don't know where. Oh, that's a pretty fancy set of apartments. Okay, sure, Ivan. You know,
I'm gonna have to double check my. Did I send you the right place?
I think you did.
It's not an apartment.
Well, it's more like private hotel, but
Don't think that's that either.
Can you describe the building to me so I can?
Yeah, sure. Let me go to satellite view.
I mean, is it a house?
It's a club.
Business?
It's the Elephant Club.
The Elephant Club.
There's an elephant in the room.
All right, the Elephant Club. Huh.
If you want to look, that's elephantclub.fr.
Sure. It's why not?
That's real.
Yeah, I see it, but
I'm surprised that you're looking up the address got you an apartment building.
well, it got me a place. on the streets. Yeah, okay, right. So, well, I can definitely do that. I think you can. Tell you what, Ivan, I'm gonna take care of this tomorrow. All right?
Sure,
Because right now I need some sleep.
that's
And-
fine.
All right, I'll call you back tomorrow to see what the situation is. But sure, I think we
Well,
can
from
buy
my
that for you.
understanding, I've got a busy day tomorrow, unfortunately. Could you call me back sometime around, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock? Maybe 8 to 9?
Sure, I have a busy day too tomorrow, so
Alright, I just wanted to make
No
sure that
problem.
you didn't call me and I didn't pick up.
yeah, don't worry about that. Take care and try to get some sleep too.
Yeah.
It's late.
Yeah, you sleep too. I mean, sleep good. You know what I mean.
Good night.
Good
Yeah.
night, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right. Do any of you want to do something else?
Well, I should probably get back to my vineyard. So, well, I'm gonna get a ride back there. I need another place closer to the city, but that's okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's. I think. How many dots of resource do you have?
I have 3 dots.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Ivan.
Oh.
5.
Yeah, you can definitely buy that.
Right, but again,
Exactly.
I don't know the actual legality, but thankfully my family runs the largest legal firm in the whole goddamn area, so I figure someone there's got to be good at legal business and they can negotiate all this shit for me. Because I'm a fucking idiot.
All right, so you all go back to your place to sleep. That's. Am I right?
Yep. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You'll drift to daily torpor, and you can regain a point of willpower and spend a point of vitae to awaken. You awaken around like 7 p.m. The sun just got down.
Okay. Well, if I recall right, I have to survive in the bestial condition today, and then tomorrow I get to do my art college modeling or
Yes.
drawing class or whatever it is. I am going to give Joshua a
Well, Joshua, your phone is ringing. What kind of what kind of ringtone do your phone have?
I'm gonna go with like some sort of techno remix of an obscure anime intro opening or something. Just something like as nerdy as possible that no one should recognize.
It's a Devilman theme.
Hello, this is Joshua.
Hello, Joshua. I have a question for you.
All right, ask away.
So you remember that weirdo from the club the other night?
The who again?
You know, the guy that they asked us to get rid of?
Oh yeah. That guy. What happened to him?
Well, I took him. Well, I got some things out of him, but I'm a little bit concerned because he seemed as though he was waiting for some group of people. I could smell that he might have had Vitae in him at one point in time, but I don't know if this guy's a liability or not. So I was hoping if you might be able to help me and to find out some more information about.
I maybe could. Maybe I could give him a good stare in the eyes and see what that comes out with.
Well, more of the subtle touch. I mean, everybody has a footprint online these days. I know where his address is. I know what his name is. I know which school he goes to because he told.
Maybe I could link up to like some device of his. Maybe see what his browser history shows up. If he's like just talking with people out in the open, though, it's not like that's gonna show up anything.
True, but maybe I can just get some more information. I mean, everybody has a Facebook group for everything, it seems.
That's true. Maybe it's a part of Vampire Lovers .facebook or something.
I don't know. At some point, he's going to message me because I think I've enticed him to. But either way, if he's a liability, I want to know before I head out there. So if you'd be willing to help me, I would very
Alright.
much appreciate it, and I would return the favor.
All right. So I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and start trawling the internet. If you can find some sort of idea of what he's interested or up to, then I can at least come by at some point and bump shoulders and go, "Oh, hey, I'm looking for these kind of things." I don't know, something like that. Maybe we could find more leads.
I have to ask.
I don't know why I'm so interested in this guy, but you know what? I got nothing else to do tonight.
Well, I have to ask my sire a few things, but I think he might have been a ghoul. I don't, or maybe
Well, that
he
would
is.
explain things.
He seemed like he was. I don't know. There's something about the blood in him that kind of sat, like I could kind of smell it, but I couldn't taste it. So I think he's got more than he's letting on.
Maybe just an addict then.
Could be.
I can sympathize with that.
Oh,
All right, so I'll go ahead and take his name, and I'll go ahead and start getting to some work here.
Okay. Thanks. I appreciate your help.
All
Bye.
right.
So,
So,
shoot.
Eric, shall I make a computer check?
Yes, and you can make as many as you have in. It's gonna be Wit's computer because you're searching for information. You're not trying to crack any codes or anything.
enough.
That's
It's not hacking necessarily either, so.
so no specialties, and it's
But I do still have 9 again because I'm a professional.
you
Yeah.
sure are. It's gonna. I want at least 5 successes.
Oof.
You
Yeah, I'm
can
gonna
do
pop
it
a
all.
willpower for that if that's all right.
You can do a total of 6 roll because you have 3 in wits and 3 in computers.
Ooh, okay.
So-
Well, I'm still gonna pop a willpower for the first and see how far that gets me on number 1.
All right.
3 on the first one.
Well, not bad.
Alright, so that's like an hour of searching. It's like, okay, here's his Facebook, here's his Twitter. Man, he supports the wrong political candidates, but I'm not judging. And then a second roll. Let's see if I can get to 5 and 2.
Nope.
Well, that's 2 hours down or something, right?
It's only like 30 minutes, so half an hour.
Alright, so it's even faster then. Alright, let's see if I can do it under an hour. Yeah, there we go. Up to 6.
So you managed to find him. He has a Facebook page, an Instagram account. It doesn't seem to use it very often.
Mhm.
His name is Simon, and I know there's no mention of a family name. He likes to listen to Coldplay. He
But
yeah,
there's nothing strange
he's-
about him.
wait,
He's
wait,
not
wait,
involved
wait.
in any weird
It's-
groups.
let me finish.
Go ahead then.
He's 24 years old. He's a chemist student, and you can find his strengths in some strange, well, maybe not strange, but more like wacky group, not groups, but you can find his strengths in some website that like Wiccan or occult bullshit, basically, that looks like it, but he seemed to have gone into a few of those recently.
So he's a magic boy.
Yeah.
So are these like sort of forumy type deals? He has an account and I can just kind of browse the things that he's up to there?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll just go
Mm.
ahead and start like collecting that a little bit.
There's nothing really interesting. You can make an intelligence occult roll, so it chance dice.
Right, like see how what this is up to. Yeah, with -3 I'm down to a chance die. Maybe I'll go ahead and roll some willpower there. It's like I'm learning.
All right.
That's right. I want it to be normal. I guess will it factor in the -3? I don't actually know. So I'm just going to like roll straight intelligence because that's 3 dice.
Yes.
There we go. 1.
Most of it is complete bogus. It's like my guardian angel like helped me in my dream last night or stuff like that, but progressively it got into more and more like edgy occult stuff, like ritual to summon a demon, like on the internet or that kind of crap. Nothing really seems like substantial on the first glance.
Okay. Only thing left to check out then, I think, is you said he was a university chemistry student.
Yes, he is.
So
Yes.
I could, at the very least, check the university and their registrar and see, like, is he actually there? Is he actually doing classes? And I think for Celine's interest, maybe find a schedule.
Yes.
That might actually require hacking because it might actually be private information.
Well, yes, it's private information if you want to go hack the university.
All right. Any penalties?
-2 because it's not it's one of the best in the region, sorry.
And they actually put up a firewall.
Yes.
All right, so I have 1 specialty bonus for explicitly hacking, so I'm down to -1. Let's see how it goes. 3.
Wow.
Yeah, you managed to easily crack down their database. It's not really that secure. And yes, you can see is actually a biochemist.
Ooh.
He seems to be doing fairly well for himself. He has a pretty tight schedule. He's mostly free like after 5 p.m. and begins to work at like 7 p.m. He seems to be a really great student, like getting, well, it's not A's or B's or anything in French, so it's usually on the scale to 0 to 20, 20 being best score you can achieve. Is usually around 16, 17.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So either he's sleeping with his teacher or he's very good at it.
Right, he might actually be a smart cookie.
Maybe.
So, whenever timelines intersect again, I'll definitely report back to Celine with all this.
All right. But first, Ivan, you wake up in your room. Yahtzee is sleeping at the end of your bed, and
Yazzie,
see that
not Yahtzee.
Yazzie, sorry.
One's a dice game, the other's my dog.
And then what about the 0 punctuation guy?
Yeah, and that's why
he named himself
Yahtzee.
after a dice game. That's not my fault.
And you begin to dress up and maybe freshen up. Unless you stop taking shower once you are dead. Still pretty gross if you don't shower up, but
Well, I've
I
got
won't
a
judge.
person to tell me when I need to do that.
And you
Ryan is there for me, man.
sure is. And you hear your phone ringing.
I'll answer it.
It's your brother. Hi, Ivan.
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, and you? But I haven't seen you in a while. I'm sorry. Very
Yeah, well,
busy.
you know, the guards and all won't let me do what I want. Hey, I forgot to ask, what were you busy with today?
Oh, just some cases about like something that Dad popped on me. I can't really speak of it.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care if it's from him.
Yeah, I think it's from. I think he's basically trying to find something about one of his rival or just a guy he doesn't like very much, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I checked for your. Well, I made contacts with Um, with the guy that actually owns the place you wanted to buy, I've made some arrangements and is not well. We're a bit in a negotiation phase. S- we have enough money to buy him outright, but he wants to get a bigger slice of the cake, you know.
Right.
So yeah, it's progressing. It's in progress. So I
Ah,
think I can. Yes.
I was just wondering how long you were thinking.
Before the end of the week. I mean,
Oh,
is like in 1 or 2 days.
okay.
Um, yeah. So I'll try to do that quickly. Okay.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't want to impose on you more than I already have.
I'm here for you. I mean, what are brother here for? Hmm? But why do you want to buy the place? Like, do you want to actually run it?
No, I figured I'd hand that over to somebody else.
Huh.
You know me, when have I ever wanted to run something?
I don't know, but could be a good start for you. Maybe you could make career in managing clubs.
Yeah. How about we just start with a club I don't get kicked out of?
Yeah, all right. Listen, I'll see you later, and for now, I think we're good.
Yeah, of course, and
I
if
mean,
you need anything.
yeah, don't worry. If I need something, I'll try to do it myself. But maybe
Yeah.
maybe I will need some help. We'll see.
Who knows? It's a crazy world.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy this couple past of weeks. I don't really know where. Well, I can't really talk with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll catch you later. Maybe we'll try to get some dinner together to catch up. You know, something
Yeah, sounds
something
good.
nice. All right.
Maybe a fundraiser or something. Anyway, you have a good night.
You too, Ivan. And with that, he hung up.
Well, yeah, we're
Um,
not like teenage boyfriend girlfriend just hang out on the phone until somebody hangs up.
Lucian as.
He did type "be right back." I don't know if he's.
All right. Well, let's go to Celine.
Okay.
What is Celine doing right now?
Well, in my bestial state, I'm probably wandering amongst my grapes and checking on them as I would normally have done. And okay, taking care of this and that and this whatever. I'm probably just running barefoot and like just kind of trying to occupy my restless energy.
It's very gangrel of you.
What's that?
How very gangrel of you.
Yes. So, um, and kind of just feeling what it's like almost to run on all fours, but it's like, oh, that kind of still hurts my back a little bit, but I can still do it. But yeah, nobody can see me out here, so I'm kind of indulging myself a little bit.
All right. I forgot. Is your assistant aware of your nature?
No, she's not.
She's not. So she's probably at home sleeping
Mm-hmm.
peacefully.
I told her basically to send me like daily reports, and then maybe like once a week or something we could do like a conference call to, or she could stop by. But so far we're in the part of the week where she's just doing her normal thing. So
Well, your vineyard is doing pretty good.
well, that's good.
Well, you know that you've taken a bit about it with your sire, and you know that you're gonna have a hard time getting a label if you don't associate with someone influent enough.
True.
But for now, it works.
Yes. I mean, at some point, I want to experiment with the effect of my blood on the grapes because it is honeyed, and to see what's. But I'm sure I'll have to pick Marie's brain about that. But that's a little
yeah.
bit further down what I have in store. So
Well, she's in the same business as you, except she caters exclusively to vampires and to a certain extent ghouls. But she has a green thumb, a dead one, but she has her way with plants.
Yes, it would be interesting to see if there could be like if you could make. She's made it into wine, but if you could make it into mead or kvass or other types of alcoholic beverages, and see if there's like some slight variations that you could make with it.
Well, she stayed pretty silent as a subject, saying it was covenant secrets. So she can really. She's willing to teach you, but she can really do that if you're not ready to commit.
I hear you. So that will certainly happen down the line. I have to get. I have to take care of some things first, but as for mead, it's honey. So one of the thoughts I was thinking of, I could expand the acreage that I have on this vineyard and add some beehives to see what effect that will have. And if, well, and this is something I want to talk with her first about, but what if I were to take my own vitae and then like feed it to the bees to see what would happen? So
Not the bees!
bees! But at least they could, yeah. So there's perfecting my own bouquet, as it were. I could do that if there is an effect with it.
All right. And I would say like, what is Ivan and what are Ivan and Celine doing for the next 45 minutes until you
I'm
catch
just going
up
over
with...
my daily work.
All right.
Was I given a task by the doctor? I can't remember what he wanted.
No, well, he suggested that if you get some curios on some artifacts or anything, you could present it as a gift to sweeten a bit the
Oh,
guy.
okay. Okay, you remember the address?
Necessary.
The address I just gave you?
Yep.
Not far from there. It's literally the History Museum. Or Day something of history. Anyway, there's a thing you can do there if certain items are available for it called patronage, where basically I buy the item and allow them to continue holding it there. That's literally a thing that exists.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it's legal. It
is because it's an international thing. French museums do it too.
All right.
Because that's how museums get the stuff that they're able to have, is that somebody will then patronize them, which sounds weird when you say it out loud. I'm patronizing you right now. You're gonna like it. Yes, sir.
I thought it was more talking an actual gift and one who will be on display in the museum,
Right, but I mean, even specifically, I think the one example that's coming to mind right now. No, wait, that's Italy. But yeah, no, I mean it happens internationally. That's how museums operate. Somebody owns them and allows the museum to host them for free, so that they know that's being taken care of. But they also have free access to do with it as they want.
All right. Do you want to go to the museum?
Yeah, I mean, I want to go to the museum and look at the stuff that's there. Exhibits is the word I was looking for.
Don't you still have someone you have to murder?
I don't have to murder anybody. I do what I want.
It's my hot body. I do what I want.
You go to the museum. It's closed down in about 2 hours, so
It's gonna close at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, actually, more than 9 o'clock, but whatever.
I mean, I can check.
There's a Roman exhibit right now, so you can do me an intelligence academics roll.
With a little bit of willpower.
Sure.
Well, you know what? Not worth it. I'm just gonna make a chance roll, because that's what it'll be. Helps if I go to the right page.
Well, that's a dramatic failure.
So I will take the experience.
Yeah, and I will have to think like, how can you dramatically fail looking at stuff?
I like this exhibit, sir. That's the wet floor signs.
That's basically
That is modern art.
you spend like 2 hours like looking at ancient stuff
Funny
like
to note,
helmets, coins.
Just a quick note though, that museum closes at midnight.
Nah.
It's closed today though in real life. Apparently Armistice Day is a thing that's affecting.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're following real life days here, in which case we play.
No.
Our vampires are active 1 day a week.
No, it's like we're a bit. It's still a bit.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm reading it wrong. It would be closed right now. In fact, 7 o'clock. It's already closed.
Yeah, because it's the end of the First World War.
No. I mean on normal hours. Apparently, it's open for 2 hours in the morning and 3.5 hours in the afternoon, and otherwise it's always closed.
What a bunch of lazy.
Yeah, from 10 a.m. to after 12 p.m. and then from 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. every day. That's it.
Alright. You literally
I'm looking through the windows.
You literally waste your time for like 1 hour 50, and let's get you a new condition. You're bored out of your mind.
That's a good one.
-2 on mental. No, -1 on mental task until. No, because most condition are -2. So yeah, -2 on mental task, mental skills. It's you want to do something else, like anything else would be nice.
I mean, to be fair, going in the museum probably would have bored me too. Apparently, that's a museum for books from the 15th to 16th centuries. So I mean,
wow.
that might have been valuable to Ordo Dracul, but.
But you don't know shit about that.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, though, museums have curators, so they need to know that shit. All I gotta do is be able to talk to them. Which we've proven that, hey, I have plenty of actual skills in that shit, if that would ever show up.
Yeah, but you dramatically fail. You're like, the museum closes and you haven't found anything.
Well, no, I'm not talking about right now, obviously. I'm not talking to the windows.
Yeah, sure. At the moment, you all like catch up on the same timeline. So, Joshua, you finished your research on this Simon fellow. What are you going to do with it?
Well, I have it all. I can definitely call up Celine and give her a little poke about it.
I'll answer my phone when you call.
Hey, well, found out a few things.
Oh?
Yeah, I'll send you a few text links to a secure little file transfer thing if you want to just read it yourself. But the basics of it is he's kind of he's a bit of a smarty, but also kind of a boring bitch. He's a little interested in the occult, but I mean, he's more like an edgy teen who's 24 years old. So I don't know who was waiting on, but I mean, couldn't have been someone with anything real.
Well, he said something to the effect as he couldn't tell me or they'd kill him. So that's what piqued my interest. So
I don't think I
whatever
saw anything in his private messages as far as I saw on like a couple of different sites.
No,
Is
no,
that right?
no, nothing that seemed really serious or illegal or nothing like that.
Nothing even suggestive of it, I imagine.
No, he seemed to keep like a pretty average boring traces on the net, so
Well, however he got in contact with this people, it definitely wasn't online. Maybe you could like poke his phone and search his messages or something, or or you could do a phone system hack and like see like who he's called or something. But that's a lot of trouble.
No, I wouldn't worry about it too much. As long as I have kind of an idea, I know how best to protect myself. So, okay, I
Right,
appreciate
he's
it.
harmless, but I guess if he's involved with anyone, bring a gun.
Don't need a gun.
All right, if you say so.
Oh, I have more lethal weapons than than a gun.
Left hand,
Well, at
left
least you got a
fist,
choice.
Higgs. Right hand, Murtaugh.
I don't need firepower when I'm rocking these guns. Okay.
Well, if you think you can handle one lonely college boy yourself, then, I'll leave you to it. I guess if things get more interesting, I want to hear about it.
Well, I'm sure I'm sure he'll invite me over somewhere down the line, but I'll get some more information then.
I'm sure you can.
All right. Well, thank you either way. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Okay.
also something I forget, you were using social combats with your not social combats, but how is it called?
I'll look it up. Because I had it right here. Social maneuvering.
Yes, with your sire, not your mentor, and you had one door left, but I forgot what the goal was for you.
The goal of was to ask about the Ordo Dracul, and specifically
Yes,
the
I remember.
faction of it we were interested in.
Yes, yes.
So
You
after about an hour on the computer, just looking at people, stalking people on Facebook, well, it's probably time for Joshua to just go talk to Dr. Bohek for a while and tell him the finer points of PowerPoint.
all right? Do me an intelligence computer roll.
Okay. Oh, cool. Already got that up. Bam. Ooh,
Wow, bam!
I'm so smart,
You're so smart. And what condition would be
Blind.
Inspired.
Deaf.
And if you open up the page info on Twitter, you can change what they say and then screenshot it and then show it to other people to fake that they said something and drive them insane.
How about this? He's so smart, he's bored.
I usually try to give a beneficial condition.
Competitive.
Inspired works, I think, maybe. You did such a great job.
Maybe I'm checking in the core book if
Amnesia.
Spirit animal.
Bonded.
Yes.
And you get the connected condition with your sire. You
Ooh.
very much he likes you, and you very much enjoyed your session teaching him, so you can have a +2 roll to relate to your sire, and alternatively you can shed this condition to gain a one-time +3 bonus to influence or work with him.
All right, that sounds great. So we spent a lot of time talking and a lot of time chatting and, eventually learned something. We're both very happy about that. I like it.
Yeah. and it's a good time for you to begin to innocently ask you questions.
Now this goes back to you, Emmerich. What was the name of that Order Dracul mini faction or location?
I'm not sure what you're exactly talking about because you wanted to know why the Ordo Dracul was apparently in the suburbs, in the not the suburbs, the
Right.
industrial zone.
So I'll go ahead and bring it out, and I'll just go. So I've been looking around at like some houses. I figure it might be better than just like sticking around a tiny apartment that well, someone has the key to at some point. You know,
Hmm.
landlords. I was looking
Yeah.
around, and apparently, some of the Order Cool are really expanding out of the suburbs. It's kind of hard to buy up a
Well,
house out there.
well, we do have some interest in the area. Area. Oh, sorry. And some sites are of great importance to our work in the field of study we pursue. I know that, like, I mean, it's the Kogayan, my superior, if you will, that manage how we expand and what territory we claim. Uh, I know we're looking to actually set shop in a mall center right now.
Oh, is that one of the ones nearby in the suburbs?
It's more in the industrial zone, but it's not very far from the suburbs.
I
It's
get
really
you.
like a big shopping mall. Like,
So it's more consuming the area to make it more convenient to get at it, I guess. Makes
um,
sense.
well, not really. I mean, the place is. There's some rumor about the place. Some occult influence that seem to be at work, and that interests us.
Hmm. Now I'm kind of curious. Is this like a haunted mall or something?
I don't know, um, honestly, but I mean, as far as I know, the mall is pretty popular with humans during the day, so
Hmm.
I'm not in on all the detail. I don't have as much free time as I would, as I want, between the Cartians and the other Dracul, and being one of the only kindred in the city that knows how to, well, that has medical degrees and know to operate on Arcane. I'm pretty busy.
Sounds like a nice little niche you got at the very least. I just got to
Well,
get out and start advertising my own.
for now, I know it's just a project of the Order. I don't know anything else, but yes, we are expanding a bit. Well, liking members, but well,
Well, I've been looking around for some books and stuff. I think I'm going to start reading those, and maybe by the time I finish it, I'll know a little bit more about all this nonsense.
yes, I mean, it's not that hard to get educated on such things.
Just takes time and putting time down to do the reading.
Yes, time. That's the problem. Oh, I mean, when you have when you can stay up all day, you certainly have a bit more time than other vampires, but
Would be awfully convenient, that's for sure.
it
Afraid if I
is.
go outside, I'm just going to start melting.
Yes, that's a drawback.
Yes. Still, maybe I shouldn't rush so hard. I keep thinking of this like I don't have all eternity to work on it.
Well, yes, you do have, if you play your card right, all identity to work with. Um, but really, don't remain static. Stasis is death for us. You lost touch with the current culture, with technology, and seeing how it like expanded over the last decades could be deadly. But well, from what I know, you're pretty much an expert in the field.
Absolutely. You know what? Having a whole field wide open that I already have a head start on a whole bunch of people who have power, yeah, I think that's going to get me quite far. Just got to go advertising.
Yes, I think you could use your talent to help or sell your services to other kindreds. Of course, most prefer to operate through a goal, but
Of course, at that point, no one has to know except them, but. Well, if you hear about anyone who needs a little something found out, well. You remember how I showed you how the onion router works, right? You can send a message through that.
yes, I will.
Excellent. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of my night.
It's up to you. That's one of the benefits of being young. You don't know what your next night will be. Me, I have plans for like I have already planned my next 6 months. Of course, the caffeine are usually break up my schedule, which can be nice, but
Right, I still hear there's an event going down in a couple days with them. I'm hoping to show
yes,
up to that.
tomorrow night, actually. I
Oh,
don't really
yeah.
go to that sorts of meetings.
Well, if they say anything interesting, I'll be sure to tell you.
Oh, I know what they're saying. They've been saying the same thing for about 25 years now. It's not uninteresting, but I've already heard it. If they want to do something, they know how to contact me. All right, Joshua, if I can, I think I won't. Well, I won't keep up much of your time. Um, you
I
can
won't keep you
do.
from your busy schedule either.
All right, have a nice night. You know where to find me if you.
You too, Bohek. You too. All right.
And you seem like go right back at the computer, visibly a tiny bit excited. Now that
All
I
the more
understand what you're
knowledgeable and
looking for.
powerful. Uh, now I really have to consider what does Joshua do after this? He does still
Masturbates.
have the wonton condition. He is still craving something. So maybe it's time to just go out partying.
Well, what do you all want to do right
I
now?
need to call my half sister.
Whew. Yes.
Hey man, what you gotta do, you gotta do.
Let me just go back to your background to see what's your relation with her because I forgot.
Frenemies.
Enemies?
Frenemies.
Frenemies!
We are family after all. I just don't
Mhm.
like her and she doesn't like me.
Alright. So you begin to call her. The phone rings like 5 times before you and your half sister, right?
Right.
Um, answering, yes, hello.
Scarlet, it's been a long time.
Ivan, yes. Not long enough, but yes. What do you want?
Are you
Money?
still in the country? Why would I need money? That's
I don't know.
crazy. That just took me off guard. Scarlet.
Yes, I'm in the country. What do you want?
I was
Exactly. I'm in
wondering if
Paris
you could
right
do me a
now.
favor.
A favor?
Yes. I
Go
know
on.
that you are good with the artistic and historical stuff.
Uh-huh. Do me um manipulation socialize roll just quickly to
I always find it entertaining when someone says, just do it real quickly. Alright, what if I take the next 5 minutes doing it? I'll use willpower.
Alright.
Always remind me, willpower, +2 or +3?
3. +2 when you're defending.
3 successes. Oh, sorry, that says intelligence. I don't know why, I clicked manipulation. Well, I only have, one more.
Dice.
Yeah, I would have one more die anyway.
Roll it, you never know. Well, still 3 successes. That's good, she said. Go on.
Okay, that's where the die roll got me, okay. Yeah, you're good with the art and the historical stuff. I was really hoping to be able to start patronizing the arts. While at the same time being able to help somebody who's helped me for such a long time.
She stays dead silent for a moment. You? Really?
Well, again, it's only to help somebody who's helped me.
Huh.
I was hoping I would be able to... I'm sorry, you're gonna have to help me here because I don't know what they call it, and I'm talking to her, not you, Emmerich. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to help me. When you purchase an item of historical value in order to keep it safe within a museum.
Huh. Alright.
I was hoping to do that so that I could then gift it to a friend who's helped me, and then, you know, have it remain there in a museum.
Well, what do you want exactly? Like any piece of...
I'm sorry, you go ahead.
Any piece of art or anything like that? Something specific?
Well, I was hoping I could get something that, or, you know, patronize something that was along their interests, and they're into the historical, occult sort of stuff.
Huh. Well, maybe. I may have something in mind, but it's... I mean, it might be costly. It will be costly.
Of course, I would expect nothing more from the humanities world.
You're sure you want to do that?
I mean, I've made up my mind.
Alright. Well, I visited the Louvre recently, and they have an Egyptian exposition right now, and they happen to have some original scroll of the Book of the Dead. Well, papyrus, really, not scroll. Would that work for you?
I mean, that sounds perfect, yeah.
Alright, but I'm gonna need the money. I'm not spending it for you. So...
Oh, of course. I'll have it wired to an account number I'm sure you'll give me.
Alright. I'll do that, but you'll owe me one.
Of course. Why not?
Alright, I have a meeting that I need to attend to, so I guess I'll call you later.
Alright. I will talk to you later then.
And without saying goodbye, she hangs up.
I mean, that went about a lot better than expected. I mean, not to jinx the future.
So
I half expected her to be in America.
This is an item with availability rating of 5.
I have 5 availability. I mean, I have 5 resources, so it's in the ballpark.
Yeah, but you already like purchased a club that was 4, so you will lose 1 point of resources, but it's not gone because you could reinvest it elsewhere.
Oh, you're talking about the month thing. I'm burning a dot.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
burning a lot, but you can just reinvest it at the end of the story or buy another merit with it. But for now, you have resources 4, not 5.
That's fine. I am sitting on 1 experience unused at the moment. Literally solve the problem right now. Well, between sessions, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So what are you all going to do right now? It's about 11 p.m.
I guess I'll call
Street-
Celine.
Oh,
Spending all night on the fucking phone
yeah.
like a 19-year-old boy.
Slane, your phone is ringing.
Okay, I'll pick it up as I'm like contemplating actually getting a squeaky toy.
digging a hole with both your front hands.
But
Kicking the dirt out behind your legs. Celine? Are you busy?
No, I'm just a little distracted. What's up?
Yeah, I think I got a club.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, it's the Elephant Club.
Okay, I haven't heard of it, but then again, I'm not a local.
Oh yeah, all I had to do was pop out a Yelp score, and it's literally one of the top 5 listed clubs in Nance, or whatever the hell we are.
Do we know if any of the kindred actually own that club, or if they're connected to it in any way?
Well, they're allowing me to buy it, so apparently not.
Well, that's not a bad idea, honestly. I mean, I could certainly renovate it. I know how to do that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and it was not cheap, so I know it has to be a good club.
Well, if you really wanted to get a good price on it, we could just smash it up, and then they'd have to, they'd be a little
Not
bit
worth
more
it.
motivated.
I've already got negotiations going with the best attorneys that lawyers can buy.
Well, in that case, then I'm pretty sure we'll probably get it, but hopefully this won't. It's great. No, it's great. We'll have to check it out and see what we can do to make it.
It's got a good location too. It's right by the park, not too far from a giant parking area.
Yeah.
The history museum isn't very far.